Hello, YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. I'm Mama. In today's episode, I'm going to meal plan until the weekend after my next paycheck. And then I'm going to show you what I got at the store or stores that I went to. We only have $50 to work with, so I don't know for sure if I will be going to a bunch of stores like I have done in the past. I know for sure I will be going to Aldi. Now, my daughter has requested ice cream, which the only place I've been able to get it for that's a reasonable price has been Target, but it just depends what I spend at Aldi because it is pretty expensive to get her ice cream, but it's still a reasonable price at Target. Then at the end of the video, I'll tell you if I was below my budget, at my budget, or above my budget. Above my budget means I had to end up using my card because I was not able to get everything on my list that I needed, not wanted, but needed to be able to make our food until the next time I'm able to go to the grocery store. Now, the good thing is that because I'm not going grocery shopping today or tomorrow, I am going Saturday, I believe. I may go tomorrow, but I will be starting my meal planning on a Monday. And when I am recording this, it is a Thursday. So I am kind of giving myself a little less days to have to meal plan because my plan is to meal plan past the weekend that I get paid. So when I go to budget, cash stuff, and meal plan, I can start right off on Monday so that we're not always delayed. So the first day that I will be meal planning is next Monday, October 21st. And then we will meal plan all the way until November 3rd. I do get paid October 31st. So I will be meal planning 3 days past my next payday. That gives me time to be able to budget, cash stuffing, meal plan, and go grocery shopping like I am doing now. So let's go ahead and get started. We still do tacos on Taco Tuesday. There has been a kind of not a whole lot of variety of food, but I'm also going to try to pick a lot of recipes where I know that we have majority of the food and I just have to get some odds and ends. I think we're going to do chili mac. Wednesday we do need to do something easy. Thursday, I think chicken enchilada soup is going to be amazing. I believe I have one more thing of red enchilada sauce downstairs. I also have, I believe, 3 things of the sausage for jambalaya. I think we'll do that Friday. Wednesday, we're going to do grilled cheese sandwiches. I really don't want to do hot dogs. And I believe we have the cheese. We're going to do Friday Abby Joe tater tot casserole. We haven't had that in for a while. I think I'm going to make homemade tomato soup with the grilled cheese sandwich. So I have a lot of tomatoes coming in, and I think I can definitely get 3 pounds worth of fresh tomatoes. Sunday, the 27th, we will be having the creamy Cajun chicken pasta soup. So now for the next week, obviously Tuesday we're going to do tacos. Monday, I think we're going to do spaghetti. We are going to do grilled cheese and tomato soup. What I'm going to do is make a big batch of it and then freeze it. Friday, we're going to do balsamic chicken and rice. And then Thursday, October 31st, which is Halloween night, we are staying home, watching Halloween movies, passing out candy. We're going to do like breakfast. And then Sunday, you know what? I think jambalaya again. So I've meal planned for the next 2 weeks. We're going to do chili mac, tacos, grilled cheese, and tomato soup. I'm going to make this tomato soup from scratch. I'm getting a lot of tomatoes from the garden. I still have tomatoes out there that I think that I can pick, and I think I can get 3 pounds worth of tomatoes for this meal. It serves 8. Both my daughter and I like to dip our grilled cheese in the tomato soup. We really don't like to eat tomato soup by itself. So I don't think we're going to need like big heaping bowls of tomato soup. And the recipe that I have makes 8 servings. So I think what I can do is make it in bulk this weekend and then portion it out and then freeze it, because the following week I'm also going to do grilled cheese and tomato soup on Wednesdays, because it's going to be youth. So something that's really easy, that's fast, that we can cook and get out the door. After that, we're going to do chicken enchilada soup. I hope that I still have a can of enchilada sauce downstairs to be able to make this. Bobby Joe tater tot casserole. We haven't had that in a very long time. Jambalaya. And then decided to do the grilled avocado chicken wraps. I got a lot of flour tortillas. I also have a lot of corn tortilla dough that's in the freezer that I can use to make these wraps for her. And I decided to do it this week and not next week because of the avocados. They can go bad if they just sat there. For the following week, we'll do spaghetti and meatballs, tacos again, grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. Thursday will be Halloween. We'll be staying inside, probably passing out candy, watching Halloween movies, stuff like that. And my daughter and I thought it would be fun to do like a breakfast thing for Halloween. Friday, balsamic chicken and rice. The balsamic is more of like a marinade that you would put the chicken in, and then it would just sit on top of rice or, with rice, whatever, and then we would have like broccoli. And then this is when we would have the creamy Cajun chicken pasta soup, and then jambalaya again. Next thing that I need to do is to make our grocery list. I don't think we need anything from this. The only thing I would think of that I would need is honey, but I believe we have a big bulk of honey downstairs. We would need broccoli. But I get it frozen, but that is for the side dish. So there's one recipe that I'm not going to need to buy anything from the grocery store, so that's good. I believe we will need onion. I think I only have like 2 onions. So this calls for heavy cream, but we use coconut cream or coconut milk. If we have coconut milk, I'm not going to worry about it, but I'm going to put coconut cream just in case. Instead of doing a can of diced tomatoes, I will just use fresh tomatoes out of my garden and dice those up. And then we'll need avocados. Dairy, I don't think I need mozzarella cheese, but I will write it just in case. I know I need block cheddar cheese, that is for sure. We completely ran out of tomato paste, which I really hope I will be able to make again over the winter break. I think I have enough eggs. I did not buy eggs this month because of how tight all of my cash was, but I think we still have eggs, which is another reason why I like getting fresh farm eggs because they last a really long time. But I'm going to go ahead and put eggs on here. The only thing I think I'm going to need eggs is for the pancake slash waffle mix, but I'm not 100% for sure on that, so I'm going to have to look in that. I don't think we need spaghetti or any pasta. I believe we have plenty. The only thing that I feel like is really going to hurt me is this ground turkey. We do not need any chicken. I got 2 big, huge bags of chicken right before I started my job on September 9th. Or maybe it was on September 9th. I don't know. And we haven't even gone through the one bag. I don't think we're going to need to get any chicken. I don't know for sure if I'm going to need everything on here. I don't know how many onions I need, but single items I need at least 7. I'm trying to think. I don't think we have any corn anywhere. I am completely out of Sprite. The cat food and cat litter is a completely different cash envelope. I think probably what I will do is do like the cat litter and use the change off of that, because I don't think it's going to be strictly $30, but I could be wrong. But if I have any left over, I'm going to use that leftover to go towards my 50. And then cat food is definitely going to be at Target. If I can get that under $30, I'll use whatever's left over to go towards the food. And of course, dairy-free ice cream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, but it is on the list. Oh, other things, non-food. She definitely needs her iron gummies. She's completely out. All right, so I think that is going to be it for our meal planning. Hey guys, so this is the part of the video that I show my haul. This is what I got at Target. We got a bag of cat food, dairy-free ice cream. Hopefully this is the kind that she wants. I got ground mustard. Had a hard time finding this. It's ground mustard, not mustard powder. Most stores have seasonings alphabetical order. Well, obviously I was looking for an M in the M's and they didn't. And I looked in the G's and it said ground mustard. So if you have a hard time trying to find a seasoning, look for like ground and then the name. And then you usually can find it. Red enchilada sauce, iron gummies, because my daughter's completely out and it's starting to become cold where we're at, and so she's even colder than normal. 2 things of shampoo and 2 things of conditioner. So this is my Target haul. I'm going to go ahead and show you my Sam's Club haul. Alright, so now this is my Sam's Club haul. I needed 7 onions, and I knew that getting the onions at Sam's Club was going to be cheaper in the long run, because I don't think the onions at Aldi would have had 7. I think this has like 8 or 9, and it was about the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper, and I got more onions. Chili seasoning. I use chili seasoning in my taco seasoning because I make my own taco seasoning mix, and it calls for technically chili powder, but we like this stuff better, and I go through it a lot when I make chili during the winter. I went ahead and got 2 things of lemon juice. My daughter's been drinking a lot of lemon honey water in the mornings, and so I went ahead and got 2 of those. This was actually cheaper than buying a single one at Aldi that was also a little bit smaller than this. More honey. I've been drinking more tea, and I take 2 spoonfuls of honey in my tea, and then also, again, with my daughter wanting lemon honey water in the morning now. Half and half. I did the math, and 2 of the 16 ounces of half and half from Aldi is $6, and this was like 4 something. It ended up being $5 after tax. So I went ahead and got that. One of the smaller ones lasts me a little over a week, so this should last me until I get paid again. I think I'm probably going to buy half and half from Sam's Club from now on, depending on the prices, especially if I can get one of these $1 cheaper than 2 of them at Aldi, and it's the same amount and it's less things that I have to buy or carry, whatever the case may be. More broccoli. I got this because it ended up being I think cheaper than buying the single broccoli packs from Aldi. Also, this has more broccoli in it than like, I think it's like $1.05 or whatever at Aldi, and the pack is smaller and even has less than what the pack has. I only needed a red bell pepper, but we could use this in other things. The red bell pepper is for jambalaya. We are doing jambalaya twice. I can cut this up and then freeze it. And because will be sauteing the peppers, I don't need that crunch. When you freeze them and then defrost them, they're not going to be crunchy anymore. And so I'm okay with chopping them and putting them in the freezer. So yeah, so this is my Sam's haul. Now I'm going to put all this away and show you my Aldi haul. Yay, this is my last haul. I'm glad. I've been going since about 11 o'clock this morning. I left my house to do some errands and go do other things and then go grocery shopping. And I am exhausted. It is almost 6:30 on a Saturday and I am just exhausted. So let's go ahead and get this done and show you kind of what I got. So again, this is my Aldi haul. On top of the piano, 2 loaves of bread because I had no bread whatsoever and I got half of a loaf left in the refrigerator. These are marshmallows. They are mint for Thanksgiving coming up. Yes, they will stay good as long as little hands don't get into them. It is for our sweet potato casserole that we love. I went ahead and got them because the closer we get to Thanksgiving, the harder it's going to be able to get those. And they had tons of them and it was also on sale. Got the corn chips for our taco salad. Over here, I grabbed a bag of salad. I canned a whole bunch of shredded chicken about a month ago, I think. And I think I'm going to have some chicken salad for dinner tonight, something nice and simple. And I at least have something to eat for dinner tonight and then lunch tomorrow to where I'm not spending more money. Provolone cheese for my grilled cheese sandwiches, mozzarella and cheddar for some recipes. I did get a dozen of eggs. I will be receiving 2 dozen of eggs the first Sunday of November, but that will actually be the last month to be able to get farm fresh eggs because her chickens do not produce eggs during the winter, or they do, but it's very little amount of eggs, and her family still has to be able to have eggs, which I don't mind. So I went ahead and got those since we'll be doing breakfast for dinner one of the nights, and that will kind of get us to November and then maybe even into December, depending on how quickly we eat eggs and how much things that we make, like cookies, stuff like that. If I make any of those ahead of time in bulk, I'll need eggs. 5 things of ground turkey. Ground beef is still ridiculously priced. It is like $4.95, $4.35, something like that. This was like $2 something. So I paid $3 per 1 pound of ground turkey. If I had gotten ground beef, I wouldn't even been able to get 5 of them. I had planned on getting 1 bag of chicken, but I don't know what's going on, but it just doesn't seem as full as they used to be. So I went ahead and got 2. I was actually wrong about the chicken. We are in our 2nd bag of chicken and we have enough pieces to make, I think, 2, maybe 3 meals. So I was like, okay, cool. I can get just 1 bag of chicken. Well, when I picked up the bag of chicken, I'm like, there's not a whole lot of chicken in here. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 bags. Hopefully that will last us to the end of the month. We do have cooked shredded chicken downstairs that if we really need to, we could use that. 2 things of avocados. I tried to get the ones that were the least ripe so that they will last a little bit longer, that by the time that we need them, they won't be brown. Now, grapes, this is the fruit that my daughter requested. I didn't want anything else, just the grapes. Hopefully these will be good for her. She likes the really crunchy grapes. I had to try them. She usually does it, and these were the crunchiest that I could find. Cans of corn was on sale for 50 cents each.
We have 1 jar of canned corn left. So I went ahead and got 6 cans of corn to hopefully last us over the winter maybe. We haven't been eating a whole lot of corn lately. It used to be where we had corn almost with every single meal. Now it's been broccoli. My daughter also asked for meat sticks for our snack instead of chewy bars, which is actually kind of good because they didn't have any chewy bars. This is new for us. We don't go through a whole lot of beef broth, and I do not make it because I do not make enough beef. I do not cook anything enough beef to be able to make beef broth. And this was the same price of what a beef broth like this would cost. And each cube is 1 cup worth of beef broth. So I thought we would try this, and I don't have to worry about it going bad or anything, and it can just sit in our cabinet. Another thing that I don't make and hardly ever buy is vegetable broth. That is for a certain recipe. I want to say it's for the tomato soup, but I could be wrong on that. We do have tons of chicken broth, but I apparently did not make enough because I went downstairs and we're already down to half of our chicken broth. A head of lettuce. All of the head of lettuce was pretty sad looking, but of course it's kind of towards the end of the season. I think we're going to switch to having taco soup instead of tacos for the winter so that we can just kind of not deal with that. I went ahead and got 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies. We only needed 1, but again, just in case, I went ahead and got 2. We needed 2 things of tomato paste. So this is my haul for Aldi. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and then in a couple of seconds, you will see how I did and how I came out on my budget for food. Obviously, you can tell this is way more than $50 worth of groceries. So in the next clip, I'll kind of talk to you about that.
Yep. Hey guys. Alright, so this is part of the video that I tell you if I was under budget, at budget, or over budget. First, I want to do this. I haven't gotten to do this in quite some time. Last time that we did this, we stopped right here and we were able to put 80 cents into the bucket. And to finish this, I need 19 cents. So we're going to go ahead and do that. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, and 19. That is this screen. I'm going to fill that in. And then $1, 25, 50, 75, $1. Alright, now I feel like it's going to take us a little bit longer to finish 1 square. Okay, let's see here. Let's do, did pink, green, let's do orange. We actually haven't even done orange. Okay, so I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So 54 cents is going in here. So that's awesome. Okay. So I'm going to open this. And add that in there. Oh. I think that was supposed to go in the baggie. Oops. Alright. I'm not going to mess with it. I can always deal with it later. Alright. Just to let you know, I almost ended up not with this part of the video. I sat down to go edit my video and realized I didn't even have all of it. And I was like, okay, I don't want to. And then I'm thinking through it and I'm like, I really do not want to just end my video with what I got at the store. So here we are. When I'm recording this is like literally the day that it's supposed to come out. By the time I realized I hadn't recorded this part, my budget and my cash stuffing video had already come out. So I'm like, I have to do this because this needs to come out. So we are done with the penny savings challenge. So I'm just going to move that over there. Okay, so, oh, you guys. All right, so I do want to let you know, sorry, my hands are kind of dirty. I also cut myself yesterday. We have a vegetable chopper, and I was trying to clean the vegetable chopper, and I literally sliced my finger. This Band-Aid is just there to cover it up. I actually have like bandage glue over the sore because I could not get it to stop bleeding. It's actually pretty bad. A friend had to come over and help me with it, but it's okay. And then I don't know. I was doing something and I got marker all over myself. But all right, so let's talk about this. Obviously, you saw what I got. There's no way in the world that that is $50 worth of groceries. Okay, so we had $50 in cash. We also had $50 in cash for gas. Okay, we had $30 for cat food, and we had $30 for cat litter. Okay, we had $19 on our Sam's card, and we also had $30 on our Target card. Okay, so we are going to start with Sam's Club. Okay, so Sam's Club was a total of, no, not Sam's Club. What did I start off with? I started with, I didn't even show Petco, so let's do Petco. So Petco, I got cat litter. I got 2 refills. I did not show that because like it was in the garage. It's heavy, but it did come out to $29.37. Each refill is $13.49, and then with tax and everything. If you were to buy the 5-gallon tubs brand new without the refillable, I think it's like $15-19. So I'm just definitely saving money in that, but it's slowly moving up. I think it used to be 12 something, so the prices definitely did go up. I paid fully in cash at Petco, but obviously I barely got anything back. Then I did go to Sam's Club. This is where I used my bank card. Our grand total at Sam's Club was $42.40. Okay, I did have $7.16 in Sam's cash, and then $19 on the Sam's credit card. And then I did charge my card $18.67. Some of these I did end up using a card to help pay for it. I stuck to my list. I didn't buy anything outside of what we needed. There was a couple things that I hadn't put on my list in the video, but I did end up putting it on the list. I did not end up getting Sprite because we had tons of tea in our pantry that's just sitting there. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just drink this tea? I'm not a huge tea drinker, but lately I've been kind of craving it. And so I've been trying to make a habit of drinking that while I study instead of going and getting Sprite. So that really saved me about $20 or so of having to buy an extra item. But we did run out of honey, so I did end up buying some extra honey. Honey has definitely gone up. You used to be able to get 2 pound bottle or whatever ounces it is in 2 pounds, maybe 1 pound, but it was 2 pounds total. 2 bottle pack of honey for the same price as this honey for the $7.98, and they don't even have a 2-pack choice anymore. And I don't know what happened. I really liked the 2-pack. Anyways, I also used my credit card because later that day I did do a cleaning job. One of my friends had reached out to me and said, hey, I've been trying to find somebody to clean my house for me. I really rather have it so both of us are free and we can communicate better and stuff like that. She pays me $20 an hour, and I cleaned her house for 2 hours and like 15 minutes. So this was the second time that I did this. And the first time, it took me quite some time. She's had health issues. She has several kids. She's just a really busy person. And it's not like she's not capable of cleaning her house. She's just not able to do the deep cleaning because of her health issues. Anyway, so I knew that that money was going to go into my bank. I didn't think that it was going to take me 2 hours and 15 minutes. I thought it was going to take me longer. So I did kind of over budget, but it ended up being okay. Because I only worked 15 minutes and not a full half hour or whatever, I only got paid like $45, which is fine. It still worked. So the charges on my bank account that I dipped into my rent was a little over $50, but with the 45 it ended up being like 11 something or whatever that I'm like short on, which I know that I can make up for that in my paycheck that I will get at the end of the month. So that is why I went ahead and charged my card, especially when it was stuff that we absolutely needed. None of this stuff on here was just for because I wanted to type thing. Okay. So anyway, like I said, I charged my card $18.67. Then I went to Aldi. I actually had $53 in cash, not 50. There was $3 left in the household envelope, and so I just grabbed that and just added it to it. So at Aldi, I paid $53 in cash, and then I used my credit card and paid $20.35 on my card because it came to a total of $73.35, which I think is a pretty decent amount. That, like, obviously these two items, it ends up being more than that, but being able to spend $100, under $100 for 2 weeks worth of food in some form is actually pretty good. But obviously I had to use my card for that. Then I did go to Target. I did not go to Target twice. We needed shampoo and conditioner. I was planning on just getting 2, but we don't have anything backup. And so I ended up getting a total of 4, 2 of each of shampoo and conditioner. So that, because I knew that we were empty in the shower. So if I just bought 1, then we would always be, in my mind, playing catch up of having a backup. So I ended up getting a total of 4. Well, because I got 4, sorry, it's this one. Because I got 4, I got a $5 gift card, a promotional gift card type thing, because it was like buy 3 things of Dove Beauty and get a $5 gift card. For the Dove, I did pay, grand total was $30.79, which was really awesome. I only had to pay 79 cents in cash. Then I did groceries. I used some of the money from gas and then also the cat food. So it came out to a total of $50.85. 30 of that was cat food, technically 25. It's $24.99. And I paid all in cash in that. So that was really good. So I obviously was over the budget. The only thing I have left, obviously nothing in spending. I still have the $5 in tithing, nothing in groceries. And then I went ahead and just put this money in gas, since I did pull money out of my gas, and it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot less than what I had hoped, but whenever I cash budgeted, I forgot that I needed to pull money out to give to my daughter to put on her lunch account. So I pulled out the $10 and gave that to her, and then I needed lunch money. My lunch is so early that the lunchroom's not even open when I go on my lunch break. So I'm like, okay, well, that defeats the purpose. Well, whenever that got changed, I'd already put the money on there, and so I wanted to use up the money because I couldn't just take it off. And so today was my last day of eating breakfast at the school, and I actually owed 35 cents and pulled it from the change that was my wallet, so I am at a $0. But I had pulled out $10 to put on my lunch account and $10 out of the gas to put towards my daughter's bank account. She does have discounted lunches, so the $10 will take a while for her to get through just eating lunches there, because she's decided not to eat breakfast there anymore, because she is usually late or forgets or doesn't have time to eat all of our food. So now we cook breakfast, like sausage patties and everything, and she takes it with her and she eats it as on her way to school. But so that is why I only had, what was it, like $9 in my gas, which is fine. I looked at my gas tank the other day, and I have a little over a half tank. I kind of figured that if I ended up being in the need of it before I get paid, which my last 2 paychecks, I got like couple days before I actually was supposed to get paid. It was like an early pay. So I get paid on the last day, which this month is Halloween Day, which is a Thursday. I'm probably actually going to get paid like maybe Monday or Tuesday before then. Who knows? I'm not going to always count on that, but I have kind of seen a trend that I'm getting paid a couple days before my actual pay day. So if I really need gas, I can just dip into my money that I have in my bank account for rent, and I will make it up in my paycheck. If not, then we'll be fine. We needed food and stuff like that, and I knew that I was getting money to coming in from cleaning, and I knew that we were good on gas. So, anyways, that is it for now. I'm glad that you were able to watch through all of this. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please subscribe down below. It's completely free for you to be able to subscribe to my channel. And it helps me be able to get more channels out into YouTube like this would. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.